Hello and welcome to the final round back nine coverage of our MPO league card at the 2025 LWS Open at Idlewild. This is it, the final 9 holes.
Yep.
And we have an incredible battle brewing.
Absolutely. It feels like a major, only because that's like the superstar that Paul brings to the table when he's like on the cusp of doing something great and having our best player in the sport, you know, doing incredibly amazing things to just reel him back in. I mean, this is the most excited I've been watching a final round in a while. I mean, Worlds was great, but we kind of knew ultimately what was going to happen. I think Estonia was amazing because Calvin's first win, and this feels similar. You know,
it's got only a small feel, but it kind of reminded me in the way that McBeth hasn't been dominating over the last couple of years of Tiger Woods winning the Masters in 2019. You know, where like this guy who was dominant for so long hasn't been dominant, and is he going to win again? And Paul has an opportunity today to do something that's going to be special for a lot of people that have been McBeth fans for a long time. But he's got to hold off this guy right here.
Who's charging.
And he picked up one of the most improbable eagles you'll ever see with the huge throw-in just 2 holes ago on hole 8.
Yeah, he's made some good putts. Hole 1, great putt from Gannon, but he's been a little bit off at that like 45-foot, 40-foot range, which has just been an absolute Band-Aid for protecting him against, you know, some shots that were a little bit off here and there.
Decent throw for Raven, just barely kicks the bottom of a tree.
With that being said, Paul had a great opportunity on the front 9 to close out on hole 9, and he missed one just outside the circle as well, and they're going to find themselves equal distance both sides of the basket here.
Also, even though he's 3 holes ahead of him right now, Culver Dolan is on a hot pace. What looked like it was going to be a 2-horse race at the beginning of the round still more than likely is.
No,
but if these guys aren't on, if they're not on it on this back 9 and Cole sweeps the back 9, it could be interesting on those final holes.
Yeah. If a couple bogeys are thrown in there, which it's random.
It's possible.
Yeah.
Raven trying from deep.
I like the effort. Not his preferred flight path. I don't think anybody's. Maybe Kyle would love it from there.
We'll see if he loves it from here. Not his best front 9, only 2 under, and that came out about a minute late.
He got away with it, though. Okay, so Gannon's actually closer than McBeth here. Does he have an open look at it?
Oh, boy, man. Everything is close. Not everything is in, but a good effort from about 50 feet. Now Gannon, opportunity.
Give me that.
Bang! Huge putt.
55 feet. I was just saying how this has been his spot that he hasn't been capitalizing on, and we're used to seeing that right there.
Totally.
On the stripe. See the fist pump. McBeth already missed. That's going to get him within 1.
What a battle we have brewing.
Nice straddle way up the hill. It's such a tough putt to hit. Plays so much farther.
Yeah, it's a big time hit. 1 stroke, 30 under. When traditionally 27 won this last year, you said, right?
Something like that. I don't know. My math was all higgly giggly.
Higgly giggly. All right.
You got to tighten it up on this hole. A minor mistake, missing this hole is kind of a big momentum shift. It's right in front of you, 242. That's actually part of my phone number, which is kind of cool.
Just got to guess the other 4.
Good luck.
And the area code. Is it an Arizona or is it a Rock Hill area code?
Nobody will ever know. But they're going to be, Gannon's going to be playing the sidearm hyzer to the right side. Give himself a look. As long as he misses the big one, he did. Yeah, great shot.
I like it. You are, with that much hyzer, you are kind of playing a little bit with that tree that he just barely missed. If you hit that on the skip, you're coming back down that hill.
Raven just going right at it with a bullet.
That's what I like. And you hit that side of the wall with the forehand, good things are going to happen. You're not really risking the roll away. If it was a little bit slower, it would have been the ideal tee shot, in my opinion.
Paul needs a birdie in the worst way. 4 pars in a row, not a good recipe on this course, and that will most likely be a birdie. Great shot, good
I think
answer.
we can count that one in.
Yep.
Caddy Brad Schick, winner of last week's Ledgestone MP40, caddying for Paul quite a bit over his last couple of weeks.
Got to be a future Hall of Famer. Has to be.
He's got to be the best player from Ohio. I mean, Ricky Wysocki grew up in Ohio, so there's some debate there, but he also lived most of his life in South Carolina.
Raven, give me that. That's a good putt.
Just a gimme for him.
Good putt.
Yep. Good execution. Got to knock those down. They're not easy, but they are important.
Not his favorite distance.
Not
That's in
today
there.
it has been. No. Closing
Awkward little putt when you have a up and down stroke.
Yeah, sure. It does get a little bit trickier.
Calvin found himself in some trouble here on hole 14, but he is birdieing a bunch. And he's throwing a flex shot out of bounds. Trying to save the par, though. Yo, good putt.
Big time.
Wow, what a putt. Calvin doing his thing, saying, remember, I'm like the top 5 guy.
Just already reserved.
31-30. Yeah, they're just running away from the rest of this lead card, those two.
Flying down the fairway of hole 12. This is a 564-foot par 4. Bending the corner here. There's also the inside backhand play that I don't think we're going to see from anyone on this card. Forehand is a weapon that each one of these guys possess in droves. Depending on where your drive lands, you're either going to have a straight shot or it's going to be a tricky one. And isn't that just disc golf?
Gannon with a very nice looking drive. Just don't. Oh yeah, that's right down the middle.
He's been dialing this one up, man. Could be a yellow guy coming back.
Yep. A little early. Doesn't. He gets through. Good enough.
Well, it shaped the fairway for the original placement. I think that's a perfect drive.
Right.
But when you start coming around that corner with hyzer skipping away from the hole, you actually...
Oh, this is early.
This is not good.
Really bad shot there from Paul.
Don't know what he's going to be left with. Yesterday, he had that straight tunnel all the way to the pin. I don't think he has the same lie today, not even close.
This is one I feel like I could see somebody going backhand and shaping all the way down there.
It actually happened.
It did.
It happened today, yes.
Was it Eli?
No, it wasn't Eli.
Okay.
Why do you ask if it's Eli?
Because he was ripping at it and like giving it the full treatment when I played with him.
Okay, you played with him round 1?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I played with him in round 2, and he was a highly aggressive player.
Yes.
He goes full send.
McBeth plays it to a decent spot. No, he had no shot at the green there, so really tough lie. He says get through.
Wow, it does.
He might have a long look. Yeah, that's a long look.
Yeah, it's almost no chance of making it from back there. But, I mean, to get through everything, he's at least guaranteed the par.
He's a jump putt guy, though.
I just don't think he's going to have a lane to
Clear
the
lane.
basket.
Okay. Wasn't sure.
Kyle's going to have a
exactly
clear
where it was.
lane for the tap.
That's good. Big moment here. McBeth still has a little work to do.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure. I mean, this is...
Oh, a little double love.
Triple love. No, great shot for Gannon, and that is going to be at least one stroke unless Paul is able to throw it in.
Sit.
Well, it had the energy behind it.
It's a good shot. Yeah. I think we're gonna have a tie ball game if he can make that.
It was just 4
Yeah,
strokes,
you
like
can see it. Look at
3
this.
holes ago.
Please make this in Jerm's face.
I mean,
That's too much hyzer, bud.
it wasn't even. He didn't have a lane. No, of course. He had the little Anheuser shot, but
He was
Raven
just telling
does
you, calm down, Jerm. Had a little something.
Paul for his par. Oh, God.
Left side with heat. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not where you got to hit that one.
Left side, heat, and hyzer.
Very hyzery. I'm sorry, people are gonna crush me in the comments, but not a good
No,
putt in my opinion. It's short putt.
Yes.
Get it on the right side.
That hits the pole if there's no chains. But that's not the game we play.
But if
We're not
there's
playing tone golf anymore.
If there's no pole or no chains, it also doesn't stay on the pole. It doesn't stay in still.
Well, very rarely would your putt stay in if there's no chains.
Well, if you're exactly dead center, you have this kind of to my point. You got a better chance, right?
It's an interesting point you bring up, Paul.
Well, no, I was kind of playing off of what you said.
Oh yeah, I'm just saying,
Yeah.
like in the the origins of disc golf, as many of our fans and viewers know, was tone golf, where it was just the pole.
Yeah.
And if you hit the pole dead center, the hole was over.
My first win ever was on tone poles
Was it really?
as a professional.
Oh, that's
Yep.
awesome. I didn't know that.
There was 4 tone poles.
That's kind of fun.
It's
That's
really
a nice little
PDGA
novelty.
tournament. Yeah.
It was PDGA too.
course,
Oh
yeah.
man, I thought you were just saying
It
like
counts. Yeah.
some local league that you did.
No.
Yeah, I'll play pro, I guess.
Nope.
Oh, that's cool. Well, hole 13, got to get left. And then you open up a much better chance to scramble your way up to birdie position. But there is OB left, and there is trouble to get into on this early tee shot. Got to get through the famous Y tree.
So now Gannon has the lead,
Unbelievable.
just like that. He pulls it,
Oh, boy.
stays in.
Yeah, there is OB to be found there, but Gannon,
That's okay. I've seen a lot of people play from there and save par, which is kind of crazy, but I've seen it.
it's going to require a couple of really good shots. But yes, by being in bounds,
It's huge.
that's huge for sure.
Yeah, big Anheuser sidearm can get you in a position.
Mm-hmm.
Even spike to the top of the hill, you can get home from there.
But goodness, Gannon finally taking the lead. It just seemed, I mean, Paul hasn't made any big mistakes.
No,
And yes, he did. Oh, gosh, Raven needs to sit down.
that's a bummer.
There used to be the position on the other side of that bridge as a par 4, and they moved it a few years ago.
Huge moment here for Paul, and this looks delightful. God, you can't throw it any better. That's
Well,
fine.
No, it's a great double
Yeah.
kick. It was going right where he wanted. It kicked
Yep.
him offline. The tree said, nope, you threw a good shot. We're going to correct it. And
fine.
now it's where it should be.
You want it to be just barely flipping up. I mean, you missed it by an inch.
All right,
This
huge
is
shot.
not the best spot. Gets through.
That's a great
That's
throw to get there.
incredible. He's going to have a shot into the green, I think. It's just got to play it wide. Yep. Big hyzer.
This is pulled a little left.
That's out of bounds.
No, double kick.
And that's,
Paul, that's a double bogey.
That's double.
unless he throws it in from 100 plus, double coming up,
Oh,
and Paul pulls it,
Does
and
it
that's
stay?
heading left.
Did it stay in though?
Green
Yes.
flag.
That's an awful shot given the situation.
And he had a mile of a gap.
Oh.
Considering how
Yeah.
how tough this hole can be.
Just mistakes you don't see from these two guys.
Pressure mounting. They both want it so badly. I mean, as a reminder, this is the first time these two players have gone head to head
In a while.
in the mix for final round for a championship ever. It's never happened between these two players.
I don't think that's true.
I asked Gannon.
Really?
Yes. These two have never been battling as the two front runners with
Okay.
the final round.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take it from him. Not you.
What would I know?
I believe Gannon for sure.
Raven, that is not what he was looking for.
I like his chances from there.
I do too.
Jump putting.
I do too.
Extraordinaire.
Yeah.
Oh, he's kind of got a look.
He's gonna send it for sure.
Oh, good try.
Great effort. And maybe not even 100 feet, but it will be a double bogey in the end.
Yeah, and McBeth most likely making par there.
So the lead is gonna change once again.
You would really, really like 3. From where Paul was, you gotta make that shot, man. I do like that he went wide gap.
That's a really unfortunate bogey. That drive was so nice from Raven. The last thing you're thinking is you're gonna go be left.
Paul.
Oh, he had a
That's
little
middle.
bit more left,
Yeah.
and especially after the spit out that he created on the last hole, but it was still a spit out. It went through chains.
Yep. Could have stayed for sure.
It definitely could have stayed. I would say that's like a 55 out, 45 in.
Yeah, it likes to cut on the left early. That's like the most common spit.
Exactly.
Or cut through, I would say. It's not spit out, cut through.
Well, Gannon has suffered a tremendously unfortunate double bogey.
You just don't see that from him, but the mistake was made off the tee, and he was lucky to be in bound. It could have been even worse.
It is late to call this, but I wanted to give a shout out to Ezra Aderhold, who I was foreshadowing his drive back on 12. He made his putt from 65 feet for the eagle.
Wow.
So that's
so funny.
incredible.
I think Eli and him had some sort of bet that and Ezra said it wouldn't be eagled.
oh no kidding,
Something like that. I
Oh,
think
funny.
that's possible.
Okay.
Yeah. And then he's the one to lose his own bet. That's hilarious.
Hole 14. Wow, I just the two strokes. You talked about the back nine.
That's this course.
Giving the two strokes up in back-to-back holes. We have 2 strokes given to each player. Paul back on top with 1 with 5 to go.
And these guys are feeling the pressure, and this gap is tiny.
It gets tinier the more important the shot gets.
Yep. Not very important for Kyle. He's playing solid, and that's fine. You're just scrapping out a birdie here for the most part, unless you can go all the way down, all the way home, which you're really not playing to do. You're not aiming, but this is gonna hit the gap, I think.
Does it get all the way through? Yes, it does. Bottom
Yep.
of the hill.
Yep,
Little half putt throw, maybe a long jump putt from there.
it's great.
That's exactly what you're looking for.
But nobody's aiming down there for a specific shot shape.
You're hitting the gap.
Yep.
Whatever disc you're comfortable with. Are you a flex player? Raven is showing he wants to hit the gap with the flex.
And
he
he's gotta
knows
play
he's not
from
going to
there.
get to the
Yeah.
bottom of the hill. Are you a hyzer flip guy? Great.
But you could get to the bottom of the hill, is the thing. You miss everything, or get a kick, like you're just not aiming, even though this looks like
This
he
might
aimed
get
it.
to the bottom of the hill. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
it
getting to
is.
the bottom of the hill. Whoa, the
Slow
skip.
down. That's a good stop because they roll down that hill with the sharp hyzer angle. I played with Gavin Babcock today, and he rolled all the way to the creek out of bounds.
OB.
Yeah, deep.
That's
Horrible.
impressive.
Go. Oh, beautiful.
Let's
shot.
go, Raven.
See, but that's what this hole gives you. Like, you hit the gap, and then you're left with kind of a sneaky little, cheeky little upshot.
Mm-hmm.
We saw even Calvin throw it out of bounds.
Kyle, nicely hit line
Go
there.
in. Go in. Oh, it's in there.
I
knew that.
What an insanely beautiful shot.
Wow.
The turnover mid-range. Is there a more beautiful throw in the game?
No. This is so dope.
Yesterday, Paul makes the putt from 90 feet. Today, Kyle Klein sends it in
Right in the
from
sweet
200
spot.
plus, maybe
High
250.
right. So sick.
What an angle. What a shot.
Paul, let's see if he can just... Needs to just... Yep, I like this
Gorgeous.
play. Yep, just get the nose down, drive it into the ground. Don't get tricky watching Kyle do his thing, you know?
Yep.
Oh, no yellow guy. Just a putt. Yep, and he's doing the same thing. Just drive it in the ground.
Yep.
Let me get the birdie.
I think the yellow guy stayed on the ground because it could potentially hyzer a bit. I don't know. I'm actually not surprised. I'm not sure why he didn't go with the yellow guy.
Well, he just threw it in the ground. I don't think he was trying to make it. I think if he's trying to make it,
That's
maybe,
the yellow guy's
maybe
purpose?
Yellow.
Yeah, because the distance wasn't a problem for the putter.
No.
The yellow is just to get there a little bit faster, maybe flash the chains.
Gorgeous drive nonetheless. Good up shot from everybody.
We're going to be better than a star frame on 14. Awesome. That is truly incredible. This hole just always gets somebody. Somebody's on the card scrambling, even on the top card.
Here's Cole at 28 under.
Man, that bogey really hurt his chances to potentially vie for that top 2 spot,
What a shot.
but dials it in on 17. Man, just to get over the little barrier, but then stay below the lip on the backside of the green. That is just pinpoint, precise, perfect approach.
You know, he's playing with a really bad injury still. So his hip is not okay. And so the fact that he's doing what he's doing, I mean, granted, really good course for him to do it on, shorter, don't have to really throw power shots, but he was struggling at Ledgestone. He could barely walk going down like hole 1.
Wow. Well, obviously, trailing by 1 shot with these guys still having 15, the Eagle Bowl 16, and then 17, 18 is not really a good position for him to get into those top 2. But he, with a birdie on 18, can pretty much lock down that podium spot.
Yes.
Incredible for him. I think his best finish this season is 8th place. But other than that, he hasn't had the finishes that you'd expect for a previous tour champion at his age. But due to the injury,
Yeah,
holding him
he's
back
been
a little
really
bit.
struggling with it. Another sidearm from Kyle and just a buttery release. Jeez, that is powerful.
That's good and accurate and reliable and consistent and repeatable.
Uh-oh.
Yoy, missing that's huge. The angle's not great.
No.
It is doable. That he's not in the woods is big.
Yeah, and he's way up there, which actually isn't the best thing. The farther you get, the more it gets.
It cuts that angle.
Yep.
Yep. And
Same
Raven's going to
with
be in
Raven.
maybe a worse spot.
Way worse. Gannon's kind of scoping out a weakness from his competitor, maybe.
I think so. Yeah, this is. I don't think that you're thinking Paul's guaranteed anything here. So good drive.
He's going to the same spot as Raven.
Again, yeah, I'm shocked. Normally, when he's throwing that disc, there's some pop behind it, and that just kind of came off soft. It felt
Yep.
like the angle out of the hand looked great.
I will say, for all the competitors, this is great. What a six. What are we talking about right now? One of the shots of the tournament?
What?
One of the shots of the tournament.
You can't even really imagine how insanely skilled that cut roller was. Wow.
It's so insanely skilled that Gannon didn't want any piece of it. And Gannon just kicks left. He's parring, most likely. This is not a great shot.
Yeah, not Kyle's best approach.
Okay, Paul with another opportunity to go up.
Yeah, it's going to be a patent pending stance. He's going to have to really stretch out.
He's good at these.
Yeah, he's also good at everything.
But extremely good at these.
Yeah,
I
that's
like it. He's got the leg kick up. Okay, very good shot.
opportunity. At the very least, it's an opportunity.
I like that it didn't have, it looked like it didn't have the power to get there. But I think if he throws it any higher, he's taking on those branches that he barely missed. You know what I mean?
An educated miss.
Yeah, I think he's probably making sure to hit the gap, making sure to get a look.
Okay.
Big moment.
To widen the lead to 2 strokes. Bang.
Wow.
What a clutch delivery.
Clutch delivery, and if you look at his holes kind of going back, like really, really big dry spell he had to kind of let Gannon back in. He let him off the hook down there. 4 pars in a row, birdie, bogey, par.
Yeah, it hasn't been perfect.
No, it's been sloppy.
It's been sloppy, but it's been, his start is really propelling him to still have a good round as Kyle skips off the top. But yeah, that middle section, not what you're looking for while trying to fend off the best player in the world.
And Gannon hasn't been playing spectacular either.
And I got to question if there's some sort of power dynamic occurring with Gannon going against someone like this,
It's got to be, yeah.
He's gone toe-to-toe with Ricky and won that battle.
Yeah.
But he hasn't done it with McBeth yet. And McBeth is the guy, while Gannon came up in the sport, that he watched. Like,
for sure.
He's all of the young players' heroes in the sport of disc golf.
Yeah. Cole on hole 18. He could get to 30. Nice little number to hit.
Oh, my gosh, yeah. A number that wins most years.
Yep.
Well, that's not a bad drive.
Oh, that's going to most likely be a birdie.
That is an incredible throw. Take a look at that score real quick.
Just buttery, soft.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah. That's okay.
Okay, good reaction.
It was so pretty. Might have went in without the straights. I think it should have.
Just believe Joey Bucket's approach last year on this hole.
Oh, my gosh, no. There you go, Cole.
What a finish, man.
Hats off, little buddy.
He missed
That's some grit right there.
He missed the putt from, I want to say, about inside 35 feet for the eagle on 16. So,
oh, wow.
An opportunity to get to 31, which, again, I don't know how much pressure that really puts on Gannon with this potential eagle hole coming up.
You're talking about like Tiger at the Masters, but before that, he was going for the FedEx Cup Championship. He hadn't won in like 5 years or something, or since 2013. And remember, that's when the crowds kind of came all the way around him and everything, and the whole crowd wanted him to win. And I'm sorry, Gannon, but I have a feeling that's what this crowd's like. I mean, I was out there, I could feel the buzz a little bit around the course, and everybody was talking about it. And so with every putt like that last one that McBeth makes, the crowd's just erupting, and that's tough. That's tough on the other person. It adds another dynamic when not only are you trying to beat this guy, but everybody kind of wants him to win.
I wonder if he sees it or feels it that way. And the only reason I ask that is because after McBeth beat Aaron Gossage in Emporia for his 6th world title, I saw Paul at dinner, and I asked him if he ever got a feeling or a sense that the crowd might have been pulling for Aaron just because he's never won.
Yeah.
And his response was, no. And I think the crowd was pulling for Aaron because he's the new guy. He's the underdog. And I very much felt like the world was pulling for Gossage to do that. And Paul said, I thought everyone was rooting for me. And so I wonder if Gannon feels the same way. And it might be true. There's probably a ton of people who want to see the best player in the world, Gannon Buhr, overcome the giant that has been Paul McBeth for the last 12, 13 years. Either way, we are being treated to some incredible disc golf today.
Hyzer flip. A little pulled, but this should be perfectly okay, and it is. It's a good spot. I think you want to be a little farther left so that the wide hyzer can come in a little better, but he's going to just have to take this second approach a little bit lower, I think.
Raven pushing it to the limit on this left side, and this approach is looking incredible.
That's great. Yeah, just outside the circle.
Right in Raven's range.
That's what he likes. So Paul going with the wide hyzer, but he's kind of far back. I would like to see him go kind of right at it. Let's see how much height he gives this. Because he's pretty far back.
Mm-hmm.
When you're not on the downslope.
That's flipping up a bit. He'd like this to be a little bit more stable, I think, to get a better look for the eagle. This is going to stay way wide right. It's going to be safe.
Did he clear?
Yeah, he's safe.
Okay.
But he's probably 100 feet, if not more.
Big opportunity here.
Well, Gannon's score on this hole has been 3-3.
That's pretty good. Yeah, I don't want to see it get past the tree line, and it doesn't.
See the height and the stability on this. This is what you're looking for.
This is good. I've seen a lot of people go higher, and when you go higher, you bring the branches into play over there. He kept that at a nice height and
leaves himself about 52 feet short, though. I mean, that's not a gimme.
I think that's a perfect shot. You don't have any of the tree limbs. Like, that's where it landed. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
If there's anybody I want putting that, it's Gannon.
No doubt. No doubt about that. Kyle coming up short left. Also a lengthy eagle look. But first, McBeth. Got to get this one safe.
Very, very nice, but I don't like how low that was. Yeah, he's smiling. Yeah, okay. I'm glad I'm not left on an island there.
I wasn't quite sure how comfortable he felt with it, but it seems like he was maybe not the most comfortable.
Good try. Good sit. Okay.
To get a stroke and to be down 1 with 2 to go. He's just wow. He is a force, man. Oh, little Ricky Wysocki nod, the turnaround fist bump.
I mean, they don't make them better than this right here.
Look at that shot there with the gallery behind.
On the stripe. Oh, wow, Gannon.
Look at that. Yeah, baby.
Letting them know.
You gotta. These guys just can't tie in a hole right now. Yeah, Raven. You know he's going to make another one. Pinpoint.
Nice stretch of holes for Raven after the bogey. Birdie, eagle. Gannon 6 under on hole 16 for 3 rounds.
So they both birdied hole 11 and they both birdied hole 14. But the rest of the back 9 has been a seesaw.
That's what we wanted. It's what everybody wanted.
Yes.
What a moment. Oh, guy's different. That kid's different, man. Stare the beast in the eyeball and
look at that.
Turn around.
2 eagles on this 9-hole stretch. That's his 5th eagle for the tournament. And he doesn't have the lead.
It's crazy.
5 eagles.
And everything can just kind of come crashing to the ground on this hole. Hole 17, par 3, 287. Sidearm is the play that Gannon's going to do. Over here to the right in that little grove of trees. Miss all those. Give yourself a little 40, 45-footer, 30-footer if you get real lucky. And McBeth's just going to go right at it. That's what he's been doing. Yesterday, he caught a bad kick on that middle tree.
Yes, he did.
You want to avoid that at all costs right now. You done well to give yourself a nice lead. Give yourself a look.
Oh, Raven heading to the safe landing zone. Almost gets a dream kick, but it just trickles OB. Big tee shot here.
Very overstable.
Oh, and hits a tree at the end. That takes about 25 feet at least off the result.
Just inside circle, too. You can see the feather right there by
Uh-huh.
one of the spectators or the flagger, maybe. Maybe it was the cameraman. This looks good. Does it have the height? Doesn't matter.
And I think that thing was still drifting right. It would have been in danger of finding that right side OB.
For sure.
Probably a pretty good break for McBeth.
Yeah.
This is what you're looking for.
Yeah, Kyle's been playing this hole pretty good, and that's really good.
Yeah, the fortunate roll, too. Nicely done.
Do you run this?
He's looking at it for a long time if he's not running it.
Just don't miss high.
He's just staring into the sun as well. This is a tough putt to run right now.
Yeah, you can't miss high here. Yeah, good height.
That's
good
great
height.
effort,
Yeah.
man.
Everything was good about it, just didn't get it wide enough. But that's scary with the tree on the right.
Everything's scary about that.
You pull it into the tree, you're out of bounds. You put more juice on it and you miss, you're out of bounds.
Yeah. So Gannon can tie things up, and he's got to run it. Wow.
Oh, whoa.
A great effort from that range, from the knee. Catches a little bit at the top.
Yeah. I played to here a couple rounds and made it.
Sends it in.
Great.
That's a fun putt to take as well. It's a super downhill putt. You can see like deep inside the cage, so you're just slinging it in there.
Yeah, you're not really worried from there of going out of bounds.
I agree. Raven to save the par. And he's going to do that consistently.
And Raven with a birdie on the last hole can get himself a 5th place finish, which is really good. Okay, gotta make sure you clean up the easy stuff.
Paul will have a one-shot lead going into the final hole.
And he gets to see what Gannon does, which is good.
Or
Maybe.
bad.
Yeah, maybe.
or it's like, oh boy, I gotta follow that. But yes, I think you're 100% right. Being able to see where the guy that is the closest to you, where they go off the tee is huge. I don't know if it's going to change what he wants to do very much, but information is knowledge. I mean, knowledge is power, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, what do they got to do?
18's a tough one. I mean, pick your disc, pick the straightest one that you got that'll just barely fade to the right, or hammer it. Hammer a fast disc and trust your stuff. Those are your two options. Just don't go left, don't go right, don't get a bad kick, and then your upshot, it's going to be a highly technical shot really into this green. This is a fantastic hole, one of our better finishing holes, I think, on the tour. Provides all kinds of stuff. Kyle going with a big rim disc here means it's going to be pretty fast. Well, might be a fairway driver.
Kyle, I believe, is he's 3 back of Cole.
Yep.
And he's, I think, 1 ahead of 5th place. So he's in a just take a par better situation.
Yeah.
Don't take the bogey, and he's going to secure a 4th place finish.
And Raven really could use a birdie here. Birdie gets you a little more money and a lot more points, and that is great.
That's beautiful. What a week for Raven.
Gannon. Okay, here we go. Chance to put some pressure on.
A hole that he has struggled with this week. That's not struggling.
Oh, man.
That's not struggling, Paul. That's as good as you've ever seen on 18.
Talk about applying the pressure.
How do you respond, McBeth? He's got to dig deep, and he knows he's got to get a birdie now to win this. Otherwise, we're going to extra holes.
Oh, and that's early.
Way early.
Don't kick left. Gets through the first batch. Bad kick. Good kick.
Oh.
Good roll. He's got a shot.
And he's not blocked by trees.
Wow, talk about
He's got a full run up.
flashing the rings right there.
And what does he have left? What, 330?
He's got to be looking right at it. That's a really good spot. It's low. Does it have enough to
Paul,
get
he's done it.
underneath?
He's
the
done it,
branches?
Paul.
That's it.
What a shot!
Look at his reaction.
What a shot!
The wait is most likely over for Paul McBeth. I mean, incredible. That's what you do when you're a champion. You take advantage of the good breaks.
What a break off the tee.
Unbelievable.
That was not the tee shot he needed to throw. And,
no.
I mean, just ended up in a position.
Just bad enough.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Oh, my gosh. And Kyle playing it smart, not going for the hero shot, knowing he can't advance his placement, puts it in the middle, going to secure the par.
This one made it way out, almost to the mouth.
This is a big shot, though. This is an important birdie for Raven to get. And he gets through.
So that's for a T5, I believe.
That's probably at least maybe $1,000 more.
For sure.
But the points are huge right now. Coming down the end.
Bonus situations.
Totally.
Gannon has to make it. Going with the wide hyzer.
It's got to go in.
Nope. And that's it.
And that had the height. That had the want. And he's got to keep it tight to that tree to have any chance to swing in late. And my goodness, Paul is going to withstand the pressure applied. 2 eagles, final round for Gannon Buhr.
And just an absolute dime of a drive on hole 18. Wow. Making the eagle on 16. Then, the holes get away from him on 17, or the hole. Ooh, stay in there. Yeah.
Big putt for Raven.
And then,
what a week for him.
I mean, that drive from Gannon on this hole was incredible. Good putt.
Wow.
All right, let's put this one on the pole and soft, Paul.
And Kyle, with class, will tap out, giving Paul a moment. He's done it again.
Yeah.
The GOAT is back on top. What a moment. And you can hear it right there. The crowd is loving every second of it. It's got to be family coming. There's little Pablo and his wife, Hannah. Pablo, you won.
It feels incredible, man. It's been just over 2 years since I had a win, and as far as like my disc golf game, I wasn't getting the wins, but I guess in life I've been winning, so. Timing's been off. I've been a little delayed on the arm, so I've been spraying them, so it's get my arm out in front of me and then run into it and pull through. So those were the same thoughts I went through on 18 and even the upshot right there. I knew if I put it close, there was no doubt, because I honestly didn't want anything outside of that distance. Oh, I felt the nerves. Gannon's been playing incredible. He's the #1 player in the world. He's the best player out here right now. So I wouldn't have wanted to battle with anyone else right now. He's been on a roll. So to finally knock him off, it feels good.
So you are a champion yet again. Paul McBeth at Idlewild.
And that's how you want to do it, man. I love his words there. You don't want to take out a player who's not playing their best. And Gannon Buhr has been on a historic run lately. I mean, just another incredible week for Gannon, honestly. A couple of mistakes. The double bogey on 13 ultimately cost him. But it's not like he didn't play incredible golf. And McBeth just outplayed him.
No, you're right. I mean, 33 under wins maybe like every year. And McBeth had to dig deep, and I mean, it was just so fun watching down the stretch, and to watch Paul at the end with the reaction of that shot. I don't know, gave me goosebumps. It's nice to see, somebody from my generation step up and be able to hold it down, because you gotta keep learning. Even for Paul, who's a great player, one of the greatest of all time, he dig deep and he keeps getting better. I think it's a testament to his work ethic, the testament to who he is as a player, and just being a great champion. And it's cool. Afterwards, I saw Gannon have a post of him when he was a kid.
Yeah.
And they redid the picture,
Yeah.
and it says a lot about Gannon too. You know, he respects
Oh, totally.
McBeth just like we all do. And
He's a great
It's been
champion.
too long. It's been too long.
And to be a great champion like Gannon is, there's a lot of respect. You have to understand the history of the sport, and I think that it's apparent. And he showed a lot of grace. He loved the battle. It's going to be something he's going to remember for the rest of his life, because before long, Paul McBeth's not going to be on tour anymore. And Gannon's going to be at this for a long, long time.
Yep.
And just the way that we think about the days when we played against Ken Climo and the end of his career is going to be the way that we think about Paul soon. I mean,
For sure.
as he moves on, continuing to be a father with Pablo. So to me, this was a historic day. I'm so happy for Paul. It's been an incredible tournament to cover. We'll see you guys in a couple weeks in Detroit or in Ann Arbor for the D-Glow.
Yeah, without Paul, we ain't got none of this. And that's just facts. So it's good to see him on top. Like and subscribe.